Hi, my name's Tom Davies. I'm president of Sattui Winery, and I'm here with our winemaking team today. We've been spending the last few hours down here going through the wines of the 23 vintage. And there's been a tremendous amount of press written about the 23 vintage so far. Winemakers have gone on record saying this could be the best vintage ever. So I thought, well, let's get our winemaking team together. Let's taste some of these brand new wines and let's get their take on it. Brooks, why don't you start off?
Well, it's fabulous so far. The wines that we've evaluated are really phenomenal. Of course, it was very cool. We had all the rainfall last year, cool spring, cool summer. Hang time was at least a month longer than normal, and they mature more slowly, and so you get richer flavors, you get more velvety tannins, and the aromatics be expressive. That's a signature of this particular vintage. So it's just a beautiful harvest, no question.
Audrie, what about you? What do you think of this vintage so far?
Yeah, I mean, we bring in a lot of varietals, and across the board, everything was coming in optimally, it seemed like. Whether it's Pinot or Grenache or Cabernet, everything had great color. We're seeing a lot of really great flavors come out of it. We had a lot of tough vintages, so when we've had all that experience of how to deal with tough vintages, when we get a vintage like this, we have all these extra skills that we can use. And it just makes it a lot easier and a lot more fun that we can feel more relaxed about going into it.
Yeah. Jason, what about you?
It reminds me more of the vintages from my younger career when it wasn't as hot. So I'd say the last decade has really been advanced. And so we've been picking so early. So it reminds me a little bit of those later vintage years where we get to harvest more during that fall rather than during the summer. It's been an absolutely blast just being able to craft wines with this excellent team that we have. It's just going to be an absolutely amazing one.
Well, and we also have some exciting news to share because we have 4 new Cabernets that have joined our portfolio. Maybe Jason, you want to talk about one that I'm really excited about. This is on the top of Howe Mountain. What can you tell us about the Black Sears Cabernet?
Howe Mountain is an excellent appellation to be able to grow Cabernet Sauvignon. It really showcases what Cabernet has to offer, but still has a lot of power to it, really inky, dark color. And now we're showcasing this excellent appellation with an excellent vintage. It's just gonna knock everyone's socks off. And I have a glass of it right here. Let me just give it a try right now.
I bet you're the lucky guy there to have that.
I'm telling you, it is absolutely delicious.
We were really fortunate to get these grapes. We've been farming Black Sears Howe Mountains in for a number of years, and opportunity came up for us to get a couple tons of this fruit. So we have just a minuscule amount of this to share with all of you, but we're really excited about it. Another wine that I'm excited about is another Zin grower, and that's Qualia. Has replanted a small block of their Cabernet off of Pratt Avenue. So it's this tiny little block of Cabernet, another very small lot from an amazing Zinfandel grower, and another wine that we're excited to share.
Another one I'd like to mention is our new Becker Cabernet Sauvignon, which is located in north end of Rutherford off of Whitehall Lane. But it's hillside, so it's very steep hillside, and minuscule yields from these vines. So it has lots of intensity, bold tannins. It's a hillside Cabernet that we're really excited about.
And Vittorio's, we've been farming organically, the last 10, 11 years or so. And now we've taken a small block, it's less than an acre, and it's called Raffaella's Vineyard. And we're really excited. Again, a very small production. Some of these wines we're only allocating a barrel for futures, maybe a barrel and a half. So we're looking at, maybe 25 cases max. Some very distinctive wines from an amazing vintage. And
gosh, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna start clearing out some of my cellar to be able to make room for this one. So
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you can come visit us here at the winery soon and come on the journey with us. Part of enjoying futures, tasting these wines out of the barrels, is that you're being part of our winemaking on this. These wines change and develop in the barrels, and you're experiencing these wines as the same way we would. And so cheers to all of you. Here's to a great vintage 2023.
Cheers.
Salute.